Okay, I've opened the same file in Illustrator, and I'm going to create text bubbles, the panel edge of the frame edge for the page. And I start out by, first of all, taking my image that I've opened and turning it into a template, dimming it to 40% opacity. I then need to create several layers. Each layer will take one of the elements. So there's a layer for text, there's a layer for the bubbles themselves, and a layer for the panels. I have presets that I've created for the page borders, so it's consistent from page to page. So I'm getting the preset now for the external border. I copy all the information in the file and paste it back into the file that I'm working with, and then adjust. Often the image that I bring in from Photoshop is not quite the same size, and I need to be consistent from page to page, so I have to adjust the size of the image to make sure that it fits the border. If I hold down the Shift key, that constrains proportions, and then I can select one point on the image and make the scale transformation. And then all I need to do on this page border is change the number. This is page 32 of book 3 of Outworld. Now, what I normally do in terms of creating bubbles for the pages is that I just create an ellipse with no fill, and I have styles that I've set up, paragraph and character styles, using the font that I use and have been using throughout the book, which is a comic font. So if I just set up my panel and insert the character icon, then I just copy that so that I can just keep on pasting it in where it needs to be pasted. There are different shapes of bubbles. For descriptions, I use a rectangular one. And also for descriptions, the paragraph is set at flush left, not center. And then I just adjust the actual rectangle. So now I'm pasting in my ellipse that I copied. And then insert the cursor to type the text. And once again, pasting the second bubble. Now I've gone on and created all the text on the layer that has just the text. And just before I move on, I check to see that all my copy is the way it should be, correctly spelt. Really, really important. It's so hard to spot spelling mistakes after the fact. So I've gotten into the habit of doing this. And now I lock that layer and go on to the next one, which is actually creating the art of the bubbles